Hey everyone, and welcome to the club, and welcome to another weekend art challenge. Today I'll be fusing Naruto with Gumball. So I'm going to get started by drawing in Gumball's facial features. So let's start with the eyes. I'm going to start on the left side with a large oval. Starting from the very top, curve all the way to the bottom, and then back up towards the top. Now I'm going to leave a gap in the center and do the same thing on the right side. So let's line up the top of the eye, and draw on that same sized oval. In the center of the eyes, I'm going to draw a smaller oval for the pupil. So let's start on the left side. Just leave an even spaced gap all the way around. We'll do the same thing on the right. I'm going to go in and fill the pupils in black. Directly below the eyes, I'm going to draw in the muzzle. So it's a sideways oval that's shifted over slightly towards the right. So let's start just right of center, curve around towards the left, then back around to the top. Now at the top here, I'm going to add a smaller oval for the nose, starting from the top, go around, and then at the bottom of the nose, I'm going to draw a straight line coming down towards the bottom of the muzzle. Now let's tuck the mouth in underneath the muzzle. So we start on the left side of this oval, come straight down, round it out, and then just pull that in so there's a slight overlap on the right side. Now on the left side here, I'm just going to add a little tooth. Starting on the side, we're just going to curve up underneath the muzzle, and at the bottom of the mouth, I'm going to add a curve for the tongue. Starting on the left side, we'll go up, and then down on the right side. Now let's move up above the eyes and draw the edge of the headband. So we're going to start on the left side. I'm going to curve and just touch the top of the eyes and back down on the right. So we start out here, just over the eyes, and then down on the right side. Now I'm going to connect those 2 points for the top of the headband. So we're going to go up a little higher in the middle. Starting on the left, we'll go up, curve it over, and then just pull that down on the right side. Now let's go ahead and draw on the bottom of the face. So I'm going to start on the left side, just curve out the cheek, and then down just below the mouth. Now this is going to go out towards the cheek and then come back in. So we're going to go a little bit further out, and then just pull that in just beside the eye. And I'm going to curve back up underneath the headband. So curving up and then in. We're going to have 3 curves on either side for the scars. So let's start just on the left side here. We're going to curve across and then in. We're going to step down, just aiming towards the center of the nose. Just curving up. Then we're going to step down again and draw one more curve. Let's do the opposite on the right side. So lining up the top, curve over, again aiming towards the nose. We'll step down. And then one more time we'll curve it up. Let's move up above the headband and add in the hair. So we're going to start on the sides here with 2 angled lines. One going up and out towards the left, and one up and out towards the right. Now we're going to add a few spikes along the top. So from the left side, we're going to go straight across and in. Do the same thing on the right side. Let's add another set of spikes going up. From here, we're going to go up in an angle. Do the same thing on the right. Now we're going to come down towards the center spike. Coming down and in. And then we'll add one large one in the center. So connecting these 2 points, going up in the middle, and then down on the right. I'm going to add Gumball's ear on the side here. So just at the base of the hair, we're going to curve up and then out. I'm going to round out the tip of the ear and then come back in beside the head. So round this out, curve down, and then back in. Let's add the metal plate in the center of the forehead. So at the top, we're going to step down, just draw another curve, going across the center. Now at the bottom, we're going to curve in the opposite direction. Curving down, then back up. We'll connect the sides with a curve, and then on the right, just curving out towards the right. Let's add 4 little bolts on either corner. So a little tiny circle on all 4 corners. Now we're going to add the symbol in the center of the forehead. So we're going to start with a little swirl. It looks almost like a 6. Curving around, and just swirl that in. From the top, we're going to go up in an angle. Now from the bottom, we're just going to come down and then straight across in behind the swirl. Now on the side of the metal plate, we're going to add 2 large eyebrows. So let's start just above the left eye. We're going to draw a curve going up and then in. I'm going to round out the ends and then connect the top with another curve. Let's do the opposite on the right side. So we're going to start on the inside, curving down and out. We'll round out the ends and then connect the top with another curve. Let's go ahead and fill the eyebrows in black. Now I'm going to dress Gumball wearing Naruto's clothing. So we're going to start with a large collar first. So starting on the left side, we're going to curve down and then back up on the right side, almost like a half circle. From here, we're going to step in and draw 2 straight lines coming down towards the hips. So on the left side, we're going to step in, draw 1 straight line coming down, and then on the right, we'll step in and draw another straight line to the same height. Now we're going to close off the bottom with a straight line going across. Now in the center of the body from the chin all the way down to the waist, we're going to draw 2 lines side by side for the zipper. And then up here in the body here, we're going to draw a straight line going across in behind the zipper. We're going to add 2 lines just on the side of the zipper. Starting underneath the chin on the left, we'll go straight down. And then we'll do the same thing on the right. I want to show a little bit of texture on the ribbed collar. So we're going to step over. Just going to draw a little curve going up. We'll step over. Do that again. We're going to do this 3 times, going across. Let's do the same thing on the right. So just curving over. Now let's move down and draw in the lower torso. So it's almost like a large oval, starting from the left hip, curve around, down towards the middle, and back around on the right side. We're going to add some pockets. So stepping down on left, we'll curve up and underneath the waistline. Do the same thing on the right. Now in the middle, I'm going to draw a straight line coming down. And then from the bottom, we're going to step up, curve out towards the right, and then up underneath the waistline. Let's continue down towards the bottom of the legs. So this center line here, we're going to continue it straight down towards the heel. Now we're going to round out the feet. From this center line, I'm going to curve down and out towards the left, swirl it around, and pull it in towards the inside center line. We're going to do the same thing on the right. So curving down, swirl around the toes, and then back in towards the center line. Now we're going to draw on the outside of the leg. So just at the bottom of the lower torso, on the left, we're going to angle down and out towards the top of the foot. Do the same thing on the right side. Now I just want to add the little open toe. So on the front of the left foot, I'm going to curve across and then down. Do the same thing on the right. And then we're going to expose the toes here. So 2 curves starting on the outside. We'll step in and draw 1 more. We'll do the same thing on the right. Let's add a bandage on the left leg here. So below the lower torso, I'm going to draw a straight line across. We're going to do this 3 more times. And then on the side here, we're going to add a little pouch. So on the side, we're going to go straight out. At the bottom, we'll go straight out. And we'll connect those 2 points with a straight line. Now let's add the tail on the left side here. Starting right here on the hip, we're going to curve out, round out the tail, and then just taper it back up. Now let's move back up and draw in the arms. So just below the collar, I'm going to start the arm on the left with a straight line going out. We'll do the same thing on the right, going out at an angle. Now this line is going to come back in towards the body. I'm going to go about halfway. Now I'm going to draw the thumb. From here we're going to go up and then pull it back down. Now with the hand, we're going to curve it all the way around towards the outside of the wrist. So just touching the side of the body, we'll just pull that into right about there. Now from here, I'm just going to follow that same angle going out towards the elbow. So go out to about there. We're going to round out the elbow and go straight in behind the side of the collar. Rounding this out, and we'll go straight up and in. Let's do the exact same thing on the right side. We're going to go in with a short angled line. Draw the thumb. Now we're going to round out the hand. It's almost like a circle, going to the side of the body, around, and then back up. We're going to follow that same angle going towards the elbow. going out. I'm gonna round up the elbow and come straight in towards the side of the collar. Now we're gonna draw the cuff line. From these 2 points, we're gonna connect it with a straight line on both sides. And then I'm gonna step up and just draw the cuff. Another straight line going across. Now let's add some fingers. So at the bottom here, we're gonna add 2 curved lines going up and then out. Do the same thing on the right. And there we have it. There's our Naruto and Gumball fusion. I hope you enjoyed today's art challenge, and if you have any other requests, please add it in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.